So since I can't keep up with my blog, I thought I would try video. Question and answer. Let's get started. This question is, how do you deal with homesickness? Eat your feelings. What I mean by that is that you should have something that is familiar to you that makes you feel at ease. I know when I still had my candy, it's all gone because of Halloween. But when I had my candies and I was like, oh, I miss home, or like, what am I gonna do next year? What's life? And all of those dramatic teen things. I'd just like grab a sucker and I'd be like, oh, it's okay. It's all okay. If you're just sad in general, just eat. I guarantee 100% of the time, you will feel much better. Call another exchange student. Other exchange students know exactly what you're going through. And they understand that the little small petty thing really just pushes you over the edge of missing home and going to school and all those things that just like come on the everyday that you just have to deal with. And then there's this tiny little petty thing, or maybe it's a big thing, that you should probably tell. If it's a big thing, you should go tell someone. But if it's just like a small thing, other exchange students understand and they will listen because they probably feel the exact same way. Just tiny little things just push you over. Just like, they understand, and just call another exchange student. Exercise. Oh, I know what you're thinking. Gail, you just told me to go eat a bunch of food, and now you're telling me to go exercise. Who do you think you are? But exercising, you put all of the energy of being sad into something positive, something good for you. And you shut off all that food I told you to go eat. And you're too tired afterwards to be sad, and you just want to go to sleep, and you don't have time to be sad. And I don't know, maybe it's not healthy to repress your feelings, but that's kind of how I deal with it. Or I didn't really have a problem because everyone exercises all the time. Keep yourself busy. Go read a book. Go study your host language. Go ride a bike. Go play your instrument. Go make videos. What's the weather like in Norway compared to Minnesota? The weather here is crazy. As most of you know, I live in Bergen, the second largest city in Norway. It is on the west coast, and it is known for its rain. It rains a lot here, and it's not just coming down, it's coming to the side, it's coming to the other side. It hits so hard on the ground that it reflects back up, and it just, there's no escaping it. It's just coming everywhere, and whenever I get to the place I need to be, I'm all soaked, and I don't have the proper gear, and that's on me, because in Norway, there's a saying, and it's, there's no such thing as bad weather, only bad clothing. So, it's on me. It's just, when I was in Minnesota, I kept trying to find something that was warm and waterproof and, I don't know, just like everything. Because everything happens all at once here. Because it's raining, like, all over the place, like, it's crazy, and then it's cold, and then it's hailing, and there's ice on the ground, and I'm just gonna die. This weather's gonna be the end of me. And so the weather is equally as crazy, but it just changes, because one minute it's beaming hot, and then the next minute it's snowing and raining, but it comes at different times. It's not like all bunched together, and everywhere I go it's just crazy weather. What's the hardest part about being an exchange student in Norway? Obtaining friends. I received my country assignment. I knew getting friends in Norway was going to be one of the biggest obstacles, if not the biggest obstacle for me. And it's not just me. Most exchange students in Norway have agreed that obtaining friends here is very difficult. In general, most Norwegians are very closed off. I remember my first few weeks in Norway, I had to go into the city center a lot, and I would take the public transportation, and I would sit next to someone, and I would just start talking to them, and they'd always give me this look, like, why is she talking to me? Is she okay? Is there something wrong with you? And I'd always get that, and, like, I didn't learn that, like, not to talk to people very quickly, because I kept doing it, and people would, like, get off the next stop, and just, like, I'd see them just, like, stay there, and then I'd be like, ooh, did I scare them off? I'm sorry. And so, after that, I thought, alright, I need to back off a little, so I kind of applied that at school, I guess. So I felt like I was being very shy at school. Like, I didn't really put myself out there. But I think there needs to be a change, because I knew that I would need to be the one to make the effort, that I need to put in the effort. It's on me to put in the effort, because it's different. Like, no one really goes out of their way to make sure you're okay. Like, oh, are you okay? Like, you wanna hang out? Like, all that kind of stuff. Like, you have to put in the effort yourself. So, people aren't nice. People are very nice. It's just like, you have to go up to people and be like, hi, I'm gonna sit here, okay? You're gonna be okay with that. Like, so, you have to be very forward. Like, I'm kind of not that forward, but I'm just kind of like, hi, I'm gonna sit here, is that okay? But yeah, I don't know, you just kind of have to put yourself out there. I think, I don't know, maybe I just made an excuse for myself, which I'm sorry, but I think I am shy. Like, I used to think I was very outgoing, but it's a different situation, because I can be outgoing with people I know, or people that are in the same situation as I am. Like, we're all new, like, we don't know what's happening, like, but everyone knows each other here, so, like, coming in and trying to find a place for yourself is a little different. So, yeah. Tell us about the oil economy. Right. Synes du norsk er kult? Ja da. How do you feel about being surrounded by a language you don't really know? I think that just listening to conversations, and even though sometimes you don't really understand what's happening. I think it's just great exposure and a great opportunity to learn. And I don't know, that's how I'd like to think about it. Like to have host sisters compared to living with your brother. That is an adventure in and of itself. Like, not only are they sisters, I'm the oldest, and I've helped with homework before, but I've never, like, helped with homework. I just kind of, like, I've helped with homework that we just had a lesson on, or homework from, like, elementary school type of stuff, but I've never helped with homework that I learned 2 years ago. Like, it really jogs your memory. It's fun. Having host sisters is fun. But, I mean, it's not a bad thing, but sometimes, like, it's just different. Like, sometimes I'd be, like, looking for a piece of clothing, and I'd be like, where is it? I just saw it yesterday. And then I'd walk out and I'd see one of my host sisters wearing it. I'm like, oh, okay. So thank you so much for submitting your questions, and keep submitting them, because I think I kind of like this video thing, and I think I'll keep doing this unless I finally post one of my blogs. But keep submitting them. I'll put the link somewhere, I don't know, and thank you for listening. Hi there.